Greetings Defcon player. Starting Naval Tactics Simulation. Step 0. Know the strength and weaknesses of your different naval assets. Radar is the most important aspect of naval warfare. You can't hit something you can't see. A submarine also has a small radar range when surfaced. In this state they are vulnerable, and it is therefore not advised to utilize them this way. The battleship's both radar and attack range are the same size. Battleships are overall very effective against fighters, bombers, carriers and battleships. Radar range of carriers are 1.5 times bigger than a battleship. Their attack range and effectiveness depends on what unit is deployed. Let's launch a fighter and see what happens. A fighter has the same attack range as a battleship. Its fuel range is limited to 3 times the radar range of the carrier. A lot of fighters disappear in thin air, so use them wisely. When launched in the right direction, a fighter can attack almost directly the outer radar range of the carrier. The radar range of the fighter is half that of a battleship, while its attack range is 80% bigger than its radar range. Fighters can therefore be helped with additional radar. They are very effective against bombers, average against fighters and carriers, and very low against battleships. Bombers have the same radar range as a battleship, but twice the attack range. They are very effective against battleships and carriers, but vulnerable to fighters. If you have radar over your enemy, they can do damage over a long and safe distance. Knowing your fleet helps with setting up your fleet and managing it to its fullest. Step 1. Setting up your fleet and managing it. There are many different fleet setups possible, however they all follow the same principles. I will discuss the simplest form from which you can derive the many different setups. Here are 2 possible setups. The top setup uses a battleship and a carrier side to side. This way the maximum radar range of the carrier is used. The battleship protects the carrier from fighters, and the carrier can launch fighters to take out bombers on long range. The bottom setup uses a battleship in front and a carrier behind it. This way the maximum range of a bomber from the carrier can be used. The battleship's short-range radar can be a serious disadvantage when meeting an enemy carrier. It is best practice to launch bombers before moving into enemy territory. Make sure they stay with the fleet for radar and protection. This way you will be battle ready for first contact and are able to send out fighters when necessary without waiting for the carrier to switch modes. The bomber's long fuel range means you can keep them up inactive in the sky for a long time. This is especially helpful during long Navy battles. Submarines can also be used in offense, but be careful, losing them can be a big setback. But even a few subs on active into the battle can disrupt enemy fleet very effectively. Forcing an enemy carrier to go into depth charge mode means less enemy air support. Step 2. Fleet Management at Defcon 1. I see the meta server is up again. Shall we play a game?